Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. A political pressure group under the aegis of Diri Angels has urged the former vice president and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 elections, Atiku Abubakar, to consider the Bayelsa state governor, Douye, as his vice presidential candidate in 2027. In a statement signed by its secretary, John, on Tuesday, expressed optimism that Atiku would emerge the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in 2027. Hence, Diri would be his most suitable candidate. Now, Ondowari had hinted that Atiku can only realize his ambition by unseating President Bola Tinubu and becoming the president of this country if he adopts Governor Diri as his running mate in 2027. Now, this group have noted that Atiku has the capacity to work and Diri also has the capacity to work as Atiku's running mate to rescue this country from current economic hardship in 2027, highlighting some reasons why Diri should be considered by Atiku. The group made it known that Diri is a people-oriented leader who has excellent leadership and visionary skills, and Nigeria will immensely benefit from Diri as a vice presidential candidate. So the Diri's grassroots support will help, galvanize the PDP better in a general election. Diri, according to the group, is scandal-free, and his being on the ticket will be a plus to Atiku Abubakar. Governor Douye Diri is a major financier of the PDP, and it would only be natural that the party rewards his great efforts. Being an oil-rich state, Bayelsa becomes strategic for such position in terms of catering for the logistics of the elections. And Diri is endlessly loyal to Atiku Abubakar, and both will form seamless relationship to unseat the APC in 2027. Okay guys, this is the latest update coming from some certain political pressure groups that are very loyal to the governor of Bayelsa State, Douye Diri, and they are appealing to Atiku Abubakar for Atiku to pick the Bayelsa State governor as his vice presidential candidate ahead of 2027. Now, this group, in their own words, have characterized Governor Douye Diri as a good leader, as a leader with visions, as a leader with skills, someone that is very loyal to the party and also to Atiku Abubakar. It would be a plus to Atiku Abubakar's ticket if he should pick Douye Diri as his vice presidential candidate. Now, who told this pressure group that Atiku will contest in 2027? Because it seems that these guys are just busybody people. Who told them that Atiku will contest in 2027? Are they really sure? Has it been confirmed by Atiku himself that he will contest? Because the same Atiku Abubakar had also noted that the party, the PDP, will be the one to determine his fate for the 2027 general elections, and not himself, because the party would be the one to hand him the ticket. Being that Atiku has, gotten the ticket of the PDP for the presidential elections twice, in 2019 and also in 2023. So what makes this pressure group, I beg your pardon, feels that Atiku will be given a third chance in the PDP? Or what makes them feel that Atiku will be given the ticket as the presidential candidate of the PDP ahead of the 2027 elections in the country? Because it is too early, for me, it is too early to decide. I'm talking about this pressure group. It is too early for them to decide if Atiku would be going for presidency or not ahead of the next elections. It is too early now. We are barely, 2 years after the 2023 presidential elections. We are yet to recover from the shock of the 2023 presidential elections. And here we have some pressure groups loyal to Diri clamoring for a VP position ahead of the 2027 elections. Is it that these politicians, they cannot think of anything else other than election, election, election? Can't they think of the progress of this nation, the development, how we can push this country forward? Must it be election every time? Election is always their topic, their discussion. No. Even Atiku himself said it that his own party, the PDP, would determine if he would be running, because yes, Atiku has not denied his presidential ambition. No, Atiku has always been eyeing the presidency for long, and we know that if Atiku is given a shot in 2027 by the PDP, if they should give Atiku ticket, he will run for the presidency. That is not an exception. If Atiku is given the chance by his party to run for the presidency, Atiku will surely run again. I mean, Atiku is never tired of running for presidency, but I think it is a little bit too early. Although Atiku have been making calls for the opposition parties to align, that there should be an alliance, more like a political alliance between opposition parties ahead of 2027, so that they would be able to kick out the APC from power. And yes, my country people, and with the little, movement of Atiku Abubakar to the north visiting Buhari, other political northern leaders, their movements, we know that yes, they are cooking something, and Atiku Abubakar is also part of that plan. But now, we know that Atiku is not ready to retire from politics. Atiku is not ready to retire from his presidential ambition anytime soon. So let's look at what this pressure group has said, that Atiku should pick Diri. In fact, they've not confirmed if Atiku will be given the ticket in the first place. That should be their number one concern. If Atiku would be given the ticket, then before they can go ahead and start making suggestions on who will be the vice presidential candidate to Atiku Abubakar, because that was what transpired last year that brought about, betrayal and crisis in the PDP, whereby they were clamoring that the party should zone the ticket to the south. And then Nyesom Wike, who was eyeing the position now, tried, but he did not win. Atiku Abubakar won at the primaries, and then Wike also tried to be his VP, but Atiku went behind his back and then picked Ifeanyi Okowa, the former governor of Delta State. And that was how betrayal started in the People's Democratic Party. So my country people, I feel this calls from this certain pressure group is way too early for them to start thinking of 2027 elections and who will be Atiku Abubakar's vice presidential candidates. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.